Have you ever wondered who's behind some of the most awe-inspiring vehicle designs in the automotive industry? Are you feeling the new vibe of Cadillac, or the sporty aggression of Buick, or maybe the flaring imagination of Chevrolet and its line of Camaros and 2014 Impala? Are visual concepts with the power of manifestation in favor of your outlook? Well, look no further as we explore the insightful philosophies and behind-the-scenes views of a design mastermind here at the 2012 New York Auto Show.
Ed Welburn, GM Vice President for Global Design. You know, I, at a very young age, decided what I wanted to do. I knew that I wanted to be a car designer. I was crazy about cars, absolutely crazy about them. My parents took me to the Philadelphia Auto Show. I was just 8 years old, and I saw the Cadillac Cyclone concept vehicle. And I told my parents remember this, I don't necessarily remember, but they remember me saying, when I grow up, I want to design cars for that company. My dream goes back to when I was 8 years old. When I was 11, I wrote General Motors and design, because I found through magazines where those cars were created, and I wrote GM Design. Young designers really need to go to a school of design, not only a school of design, but a school of design that has a real concentration or a major in transportation design. In Detroit, CCS, great school. Art Center in California, Cleveland Institute of Art, in Cleveland, Pratt here in New York. They're great schools, and it's a huge advantage to have attended one of those schools if you want to get a job as a car designer. They're the hands-on sculptors working in clay, they're the digital sculptors who are working in the computer, and they're very much under demand. But our team of designers is so creative, and so, I mean, it is unbelievable. I am humbled by the work that the designers do that work for me. Now, we do summer internship programs where we bring in students. I'm a product of a summer internship program, and whatever your passions are, follow those dreams. The 2014 Impala really represents the reinvention of one of the most iconic Chevrolets in that brand's history. And you really think back to the great Impalas, the 1965, 66 Impala. They were great vehicles, and over time, Impala's been a very successful brand, even the most recent one, but it didn't have that spirit, didn't have that energy, didn't have that soul. I wanted to bring that back. There was a lime green Camaro Hot Wheels car, which was one of the first Hot Wheels ever done, and we just thought it would be fun. The history and the heritage of our brands means an awful lot to me, because I think you can build on that and develop new vehicles in a very contemporary way. I have a '69 Camaro, and it's one that, I've leaned on a little bit, it's adjusted here and there. It's a beautiful car, absolutely love the car. When we designed the all-new Camaro, I brought my Camaro into the studio and I left it with the team and said, I want you to be inspired by the car, but I want you to beat it. I have to do that. Each one needs to have a very distinct, unique identity about them. And I've got that all mapped out. I've got pretty much a place within design where it's all mapped out visually. The distinct character of a Cadillac and its form vocabulary, and in its graphics that are different than Buick with its flowing lines and all that. So we have that mapped out, and it's not just graphics, but it gets down to the whole soul of the design, and that's very important. Designers, they can see the end product and before it's ever really completed, and that's unique. I draw inspiration from a lot of different places. this machine metal finish, God. This is going to be dangerous. The jewelry, the materials, the finishes, their designs are very contemporary, with that being jarring. And they experiment with different materials. It's the materials that they use, the whole design language, the form, character. I've spent time in Bulgari studios, design studios, and they use a lot of the same technologies that we use in creating a design. Come work at General Motors. I mean, it is challenging work. It really is challenging work.